Welcome back to the Salesforce development course. In this video, we will learn data modeling fundamentals. Data modeling is the process of organizing and structuring data in Salesforce. Before writing any code, developers must know how data is stored and connected. By the end of this lesson, you will understand objects, fields, record types, page layouts, schema builder, and relationships. Imagine a school wants to store information about students, teachers, and courses. Before creating records, we must decide what information needs to be stored and how different records relate to each other. This planning process is called data modeling. Think of it as designing the blueprint of a building before construction begins. An object is similar to a table in a database. It stores records of a specific type. For example, an account object stores company information, while a contact object stores customer information. Think of an object as a spreadsheet where each row represents a record. Let's imagine we are building a school management system. We may create 3 objects. Student object to store student information. Teacher object to store teacher information. Course object to store course information. Each object represents a different type of data. Fields store individual pieces of information. If an object is a table, fields are the columns inside that table. For a student object, fields might include student name, email address, date of birth, and roll number. Salesforce provides different field types for different kinds of data. For example, email fields validate email addresses automatically. Date fields allow users to select dates. Pick lists provide predefined options. Choosing the correct field type helps maintain data quality. Sometimes one object is used for different business scenarios. For example, the account object may store customers, partners, and vendors. Each type may require different fields and processes. Record types help us manage these differences within the same object. Imagine a college. Regular students and scholarship students both belong to the student object. However, scholarship students need additional information such as scholarship percentage. Record types allow us to customize the experience for different groups. Page layout determines how information appears on the screen. It controls which fields are visible, where they appear, and what users can interact with. Think of it as arranging furniture inside a room. The same room can be organized differently depending on the needs of the users. One of the most powerful features of Salesforce is combining record types with page layouts. For example, customer accounts and vendor accounts can have completely different screens while using the same object. This provides flexibility without creating additional objects. Schema Builder provides a graphical view of your data model. Instead of opening objects one by one, you can see all objects and relationships in a single visual diagram. This makes understanding complex systems much easier. Imagine seeing all your objects connected visually like a flowchart. You can instantly understand how data moves throughout the system. This is why Schema Builder is one of the favorite tools for Salesforce administrators and developers. Objects rarely work alone. Businesses need relationships between records. A customer places orders. A student enrolls in courses. An employee belongs to a department. Relationships allow Salesforce to connect records together. Salesforce provides different relationship types depending on business requirements. We will explore how Salesforce connects records using relationships. Understanding relationships is essential because real-world applications depend on connected data. Imagine storing customers and orders separately with no connection. You would never know which customer placed which order. Relationships solve this problem by linking records together. A lookup relationship creates a simple connection between 2 objects. The child record can exist without the parent record. Think of it like linking a person to a city. If the city record is removed, the person can still exist. An employee may belong to a department. The department is referenced through a lookup relationship. The employee record can still exist even if the department changes. Master detail creates a much stronger relationship. The child record depends entirely on the parent. If the parent record is deleted, all related child records are automatically deleted. Consider an online order. An order contains multiple order items. Without the order, The order items have no meaning. This is a perfect use case for master detail. The easiest way to remember this is lookup equals loose connection. Master detail equals strong dependency. Use master detail when child records should not exist independently. Sometimes multiple records need to connect to multiple other records. This is called a many-to-many relationship. One student can enroll in many courses. One course can have many students. This is a classic many-to-many relationship. Salesforce creates many-to-many relationships using a junction object. A junction object contains two master detail relationships. It acts as a bridge connecting both objects. In our example, student is the first object. Course is the second object. Enrollment becomes the junction object connecting them. Roll-up summary fields allow parent records to automatically calculate information from child records. This feature only works with master detail relationships. Suppose an order contains 3 items. Item 1 is equal to $100. Item 2 is equal to $50. Item 3 is equal to $25. A roll-up summary field can automatically calculate the total amount as $175. No coding required. In a real Salesforce application, relationships allow us to build powerful systems. For example, students enroll in courses, courses are taught by teachers, and reports can summarize all related information. We learned the building blocks of Salesforce data modeling. We explored objects, fields, record types, page layouts, Schema Builder, and relationships. These concepts form the foundation of every Salesforce application. Also, we explored lookup relationships, master detail relationships, many-to-many relationships, junction objects, and roll-up summary fields. Understanding these concepts is critical because relationships are the backbone of Salesforce data modeling. In the next lesson, we will learn about Salesforce security and how to control access to data and records.